Kaamellotte, and welcome back, my shield wall. I am Jarl Bear, and welcome to part 2 of our Spartan campaign for Divide Impera Total War Rome 2. We are picking up where we left off after episode 1. We have expanded out from Sparta to take Larissa and Apollonia, taking 2/3 of Macedon's home territory. Now we have a decision ahead of us. Do we go after Antigone and take Hellas? Because they are starting to get pretty strong. They've got a full 20 stack and a 7 stack. Or do we turn our attentions on Athens, who also has a 20 stack and a 4 stack? However, we have non-aggression and trade with Athens, and I think it might be in our interest to keep Athens around at least for a little while longer and turn our attentions on Antigone, or Macedon as they are known. Go after the spears of Ares. I have my spy here keeping an eye on them, making sure, we know exactly how many, etc., things like this, so we can see this. I'm going to pull our companions of Cerberus back towards Larissa, but there is going to be a rebellion in this province. They're at -92, so I mean, and the sucky part is they can spawn the bandits, the rebels, anywhere. So we have no telling which part of the region it's going to spawn in. I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade Apollonia to a tier 2 settlement, a Hellenistic village for wine, because it's going to add extra 40 wine for each region, plus 1 public order and plus 2 growth, as well as 100 wealth from farming and a much better garrison. So since this is on the coast, facing Epirus, Rome, and all kinds of other factions, I think we want to upgrade that first. And that still leaves us at 1753, and we're making 721, which is not great, but like I said at the beginning of episode 1, the economy is definitely going to be the roadblock that we run into as Sparta. We have a 14 stack, and that's it. We only have a 14 stack. We have 4 Homoi Hoplitae, 2 Pyrrhikoi Hoplitae, a mercenary lancers, because those things were beasts, Pyrrhite swordsmen, 2 of them, our own mercenary Tarentine cavalry. Wait, we have 2. Okay, so yeah, we should probably actually get rid of the Tarentine, although they are ours. That's 273 a turn. That's even more. They're mercenaries. Let's disband them, and then we have our 3 slingers. So now we're making 994 a turn. That helps significantly, and we can still recruit as needed. See, there's our Spartan cavalry. I wonder how they compare. Missile damage, okay. They can fire while moving. They have decent melee attack. I think I'm going to keep the Lancers for now, though. Yeah. Keep the Macedonian Lancers. Spartan Youth. We could recruit a couple things, but I think we're just going to keep with what we have for now. And as the war gets started, then we can, pop in units into the army. It's going to be a hard war, no matter who we fight, because we are outnumbered and they're making more. So with that being said, let's dive on in. We're going to hit the end turn, go into the spring of 276 BC, and we'll see what the end turn brings us. My Spartans. Oh. All right. Yep. Rebellion is imminent. We're going to let that pop so that we can fight. Yeah, they're still going down. Paris has been taken by Roma, so Rome has all of their boot now. Epirus being destroyed. Making 1104 a turn now. 2747. Can we finish the farm? Let's go ahead and upgrade that farm again. Whatever gives us the most food. I guess the farm gives us the most food. We could do the herding ground though, because then we don't have the banditry problem and we make a little more money as well. But the farm gives us plus 2% unit replenishment as well. All right, let's do the farm. 4 turns for that. 5 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns. Make an 1104.
At your command.
Let's see where the rebellion pops.
Get the stakes up.
$869. Thessalian levy hoplites. I think one more sword.
Are you ready to serve?
Yeah. That'll put us at about 1,000 gold per turn, which is doable. Puts us at 14 strong. The swordsman being a nice secondary line behind the swordsman to come in whenever our phalanx engages with their front line. We have the cavalry, and then we have the 3 slingers. All right, yeah, I think that's pretty solid. So he's going to recruit that over the end turn. We'll see where the rebellion pops, and we'll see what the summer brings us. We're making 11 food, 1104. Onwards we go. We do have 3 turns for our technology left. We're working on land management, so we can get that plus 2% wealth from agriculture. Start buffing up our economy at least a little bit, just since that, again, is the #1 thing we're going to run into. All right, time for the summer. Okay, so the rebellion happened, and yeah, the rebellion happened, and the Macedonians chased them down. I'm not gonna help. I'm gonna let Macedon do it themselves. I don't like how Macedon is sitting right there on Larissa, though. Rebellion. We got put down already. Magna Graecia secured. Now that Rome was no longer at war in southern Italy, the uneasy peace between Carthage and Rome has become frayed. Should Rome seek to assert her influence into Sicily, Carthage will take it as a sign of war. Recruit a champion, okay. Trespasser. Since they're posting up right here, I think that's going to be how we start our war. I think it is. Can be there in 2 turns, so it'll take us 1 more turn to get there. The happiness is going up by 2 now, so that's going to start fixing that. We're not going to have to worry about rebellions quite as much now. Larissa has a garrison of 11. They have 10 men. Greek bronze shield pikemen. We got a bunch of pike. Pike, a lancer, some Greek infantry, very basic levies, sellsword, bow. Yeah, we can definitely beat them with the companions of Cerberus. So if we can catch them, I would love to start our war with that next turn. But for now, we just need to get our army over there. He's still gonna keep watching, keep an eye on the spears.
You can call me Nick. That is beyond even my considerable talents. Swift and silent as a shadow. What do you wish of me?
Army sabotage. We can't assassinate. We can try to assassinate. No, we can sabotage him though. Sabotage the supplies. 18% chance. Oh, wow, that's not a very good chance now, is it? I think we're just gonna leave that. Bring the army up. See what the fall has in store. We're making 704 a turn. 3 turns left for our upgrades. 2 turns left for the technology. Let's keep it rolling. Onwards. All right, our household has expanded. A coin forger, minus 8% upkeep for all land units, minus 4% morale for all units, and plus 2 cunning. Yeesh. Double-edged sword right there. We're gonna pop just north of Larissa because in DEI, here I'll show you. If you actually stand in the settlement, it actually lowers their happiness because it's essentially like, you know, martial law. You know, there's an army housed in your city. So actually it's better to be outside it and just, you know, within the reinforcement range that the happiness does not get upset, but you can still reinforce as needed.
Moving unseen. What do you wish of me? Swifter than Hermes.
There. See, that's the problem. I want to declare war on Mastodon, but if I do so, they have 33 units that they would come bearing down on us. And we simply do not have the manpower or the economy to combat that. How Athens is able to field 34 units right now, I don't know. Because all they have is Athens. That's it. I'm not even sure how we expand from here. Like, we could go after the Illyrians, right? We could go north. They have 2 settlements here. We could take Delminium and Epidamnos. And maybe even go all the way up to Adder and take all of the Dalmatian coast. But then Macedon just keeps building up strength. So I'm not sure what the best course of action is for that. And if you guys have any ideas or tips, definitely let me know in the comment section. I am always open to advice like that, especially with factions or games I have not had a ton of experience with. So being D.E.I and Sparta, definitely let me know. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and march on to the winter. Yep, let's get it done. All right, so we're here in the winter of 275. The new year has begun. There's a riot at the capital. Riot has started in your capital. You suspect that it was instigated by one of your other political parties. How do you react? You can accuse in public, accuse in private, or crush the riot. Accuse in public, I guess. Land management is complete. This year in history, 275 BC. Cool. Cool. Technology. Settlement gates have boiling oil, and we can build a workshop. Tax labor. +1 growth per turn, all provinces. -5% provincial capital and minor settlement main chain construction costs. Could be pretty good, actually. Greek unit upgrades. We can't have that yet. We won't reach the reforms for quite a while. Dominant. Let's build a gymnasium. +5% melee attack for spears, which we're almost entirely using. +5% in 0.5% upkeep, and then +5% battle run speed for all land units. So we'll grab that. That'll take 5 turns. So if we wanted to declare war, Athens, we're same blood. We have trade and stuff. So what if we went to Antigone? Both of them, look at our balance of power. It's shite compared to them. I need the Tolistobogi. I need this tribe of Celts. I need them to start actually doing something against one of these. Because then we can declare war and kind of help them and take what we want. Right as it is, we can't do it on our own. If we went to them,
I am honored to receive this.
We have a non-aggression.
Will...
Okay. I think we start with that.
I am eager to hear your...
So I guess we'll break our non-aggression.
Enter, friend, and speak. Perhaps you will find profit in setting aside our friendship.
We have to wait a while before we can declare without issue. So maybe actually we will go after the Eridae.
Ready for orders. Advance.
Move,
You may as well
fortify,
get men.
and we need to wait for spring. 871 a turn, 12 food, 1 turns left for our upgrades. Go ahead and upgrade the Hellenistic village of Larissa to tier 2. And we'll hit that end turn. Onwards we go.
Your aid.
Well,
And look only to Roman troops in matters of war and peace.
that did not last long. Not nearly as long as I was hoping, actually. That's, alright then. Alright then. Rome's scary. Me no want to fight Rome.
To joke about my people with your usual lack of wit, before death takes to you.
What the heck? Why is Syracuse declaring war on me? Okay. Alright then. Well, war with Syracuse. Hidden agent exposed. The riot in the capital. We accused him publicly. They lost influence and we lost 10 turns for 5 turns. Household expand. Another coin forger. Great. Unhappy populace. Great.
Ready for battle.
Love that. I guess we'll move to Illyria. Yes, I know I'm trespassing. I don't care. Because I actually do think that we can take that, and that would help us out with our economy, right? Let me know in the comment section if I'm making a terrible decision. They have 220 stacks.
Treading softly. Can I be of more assistance?
There they are. 20, 11.
At yours, swift and silent as a shadow, moving unseen.
So maybe we'll actually start doing something. These 2 stacks. I want to keep my agent over here so we can keep an eye on that. That way if Macedon starts getting pulled east or starts losing men or anything like that, we can jump right on in. I know this isn't the most exciting episode today, but there's a lot of decision making going on. I'm trying to be careful. This D.E.I is kind of punishing if you make a blunder, as I have learned firsthand. All right, I guess we're gonna go on to the summer. Onwards. Tensions in Sicily. Carthage is getting the upper hand. Good for them. They pulled back. Oh, they lost a battle against Macedon. Macedon lost like half of its troops. That's still a 20 stack. Damn it. Even if I wanted to still attack, we would still lose, bro. 20 plus 18. 38 versus our 14. Bro. Maybe I waited too long or something. I don't know. A young member of a rival family has found himself with serious debts. I don't want to take... No. Leave. No. Yeah. All right.
Ready for battle. Advance.
I guess we go after the Eridae. Eridae.
How can I be swift and silent as a shadow?
Let's get it. Careless sons. Oh, the dude with the debts died. Got killed by the unsavory folk. We're gonna go ahead and attack this. Again, we're doing this because I want to try and strengthen my economy.
Will escape.
What the hell? Militia, footmen, militia. I think we can win this. If it draws them out, it does draw them out. I think we can actually win this. 2694, 3425, because these are mostly militia and javelin. What does auto resolve say? Close to feet, close to feet, close to feet. Okay,
Laying siege to the settlement.
interesting. No mercenaries. I tell you what we're gonna do is we are going to fight that ourselves. Next week, we are going to start with the battle for Epidemnos. I think we can take it because we have the better tier troops. I mean, the militia and the tribesfolk are going to melt. So if we can make it through their footmen and take out their javelins with the cavalry guy, the lancers again, I think we can definitely win this. I think it's very winnable. So I know it was kind of a boring episode as we did a lot of back and forth, upgrades, and decision making, but we are going to war. Next week, we have a big battle on our hands as we face off with Epidemnos. Like I said, better tier troops, and the pikemen are pretty nasty when, you know, just holding, which we are going to be doing. So I think we can definitely win this. It's going to be a hard battle, and we're going to have to really try, but we'll have to see. So join me next week for that battle. And we will see who is victorious. Will it be the companions of Cerberus or the garrison and generals of Epidemnos? We will have to find out next week. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you are ready for this battle as I am, and I hope you are enjoying this new Spartan campaign. I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is a lot more linear, I guess I would say, than the other campaign we had started. It is still very hard. Obviously, we have strong neighbors, a poor economy, and so on. But episode 1 really gave me some hope with how well that war against Epirus went and how our current position is. If we use our pikes, our phalanx correctly, I think we can win this. But if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell button for me. If you have comments, suggestions, concerns, ideas, anything at all, leave that in the comment section down below for me. I read all of your comments, and I love when you guys leave them for me, so please do so, especially if you have advice for this mod. And then if you want to keep up to date with everything going on, check out the links in the description of the video. Everything from my Twitch to my channel memberships to my Discord and much more. Speaking of my channel memberships, I'd like to say a huge shout out to my Huscarl tier, a big skull and thank you to Twisted Fate, Kaamellotte, and Augustus. And then same thing over on Twitch, a shout out to my Twitch subscribers, Neurosis, Arthas, Cole Coops, Blue Zeta, and Price. Thank you guys for your continued support. I really appreciate you guys over there watching me live. That's enough for me for today. As always, I am Jarlbear, and I will see you next week, my Spartans. Ho, ho, ho.